be found. So the scripture says, whereunto will I liken this generation, man? Okay? But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the market, calling unto their fellows, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For John came neither eat nor drink, and they say he had the devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they said, behold, a man gluttonous, a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children, man. Because this is true wisdom. This is the wisdom. These words that we're breaking down to you, this is true wisdom, man. Same thing they say about Yahushua, same thing they said about John the Baptist, they saying about us today, man. Our people walk by, stubborn, despising his word, not trying to hear it. Okay, but if we was out here talking about prosperity and millions and billions of dollars, you'd be out here, man. But because we're not speaking that, we're telling you the truth. Hey, you despise this word, man. You despise it, man. And so the spirit of Yahweh shall not shine, likens you children to those, likens you unto those that don't listen, those that ignore this word, those that revile this word, despise this word. He likened you unto children that have not danced. We're in the marketplace and we're out here speaking. We're in the marketplace telling you the truth. We're in the marketplace telling you to wake up, telling you repentance at hand, but you're not hearing it, man. Okay? You're not hearing it, man. Shit. Isaiah 58 verse 1. Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's what we're doing. The reason why you see us out here speaking with high-level voices when it comes out of the Bible is because, first of all, it's a commandment from the Lord. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions and Jacob their sins. So when we're doing that, what is transgressions? It's breaking of the law, man, of the Heavenly Father. What is sin? Transgression of the law. We're showing our people, because the majority of our people, you're out here doing stuff and it's going against the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? Whether it's smoking weed, cigarettes, committing adultery, spiritual fornication, homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality. These people on this sign, they're into that, man. They're into that. So we're out here preaching to you, man. And this is why we speak with a loud voice, an authoritative voice, man. Okay? Because what we're commanded to show our people their transgressions, man. If not, our people will continue doing what they're doing. And they're doing it anyway. But again, you can't say that we haven't done it. You can't say that we weren't out here preaching this word to you, man. You can't say you haven't heard the word. Okay? John chapter 15, verse 22. And it says, I'll start at 20. St. John 15 and 20. Remember the word I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. And that's happening. That's happening. Because we're not above Yahushua. Okay? We're not above the apostles and the elders, man. They've been persecuted. We've been persecuted. Okay? Just like our Lord. Remember the words that I say unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they also will persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they'll also keep yours. So if If you kept the Lord's sayings in the ancient world, you're gonna keep them here. Okay? So if the people come by and they keep this word, the people meaning the people of Israel, children of Israel, they come by and they hear this word and they keep his sayings, they kept the Lord's sayings, they're gonna keep our sayings, man. Because our sayings are the same sayings of Yahweh Shah. Okay? Verse 21. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. And the him that sent them is Yahweh, man. Okay? The one that sent Yahweh Shah is Yahweh, man. The Heavenly Father. Okay? So the reason why these 2/3 persecute us, okay, is because they haven't kept the Lord's sayings before, and they're not keeping them now. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. That's right, they know not the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? If I had not come and spoken unto you, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sins. He that hated me hated my Father also. So if you hate Yahweh Shah, man, you hate the Heavenly Father, man. And 2/3 of Israel, you're showing that same hatred in 2017, man. In 2017, 2/3 of Israel, you're still showing that you hate the Lord, man. And you hate his Father, man. Because you're not out here listening to the word, taking heed to the word, to the warnings, to the condemnation. You're still going about committing your wickedness, man. You're wholeheartedly giving into it. Okay? But Yahweh Shah came so that now you don't have a cloak for your sins, man. And he's talking to Israelites here, man. He wasn't talking to all these people on the earth. He was talking to Israelites, man. So now, Israel, you don't have no cloak for your sins, man. Because the Lord came. So you can't hide and say, oh, I didn't know. They didn't tell me. I didn't get the word. I didn't get the message. And you got the message, man. This word is all on YouTube, man. This word is all out there. We all out there, all out in these major cities, in the streets, on the corners, on the highways and byways, preaching this word, man. And the majority of Israel, they walk by it, man. You don't want to hear it. You don't believe it, okay? And because you don't believe in it, you're going to die in unbelief. Yeah, this is, real quick, this is 15. Second Corinthians 15 and 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. So if you unfaithful to this word, you're unfaithful to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, you unfaithful to these commandments that we're giving you, man, guess what? You're going to die in your unfaithfulness, man. Simple as that. Straight to the point, man. Because we're living in a time of prophecy, man. We're living in a time of judgment, man. Okay? And if you think that those hurricanes, those earthquakes, especially Mexico got hit, Puerto Rico got almost wiped off the map, okay? If you think that that's not judgment, you got another thing coming for you, man. Whether it's the heart program, whether it's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah using natural occurrences, man. Nonetheless, it's still judgment, man. Okay? Mexico got hit with 2 earthquakes recently, man. And a volcano erupted, man. That's judgment, man. And the Lord said judgment was going to begin at the house of Israel, man. Okay? Okay. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, again, this is 1 Peter 4:17. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Heavenly Father. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Heavenly Father, man? And that's right, because judgment going to start at the house of Israel, man. Okay, those that know they're Israelites. But also those that don't know they're Israelites. And then it says, and if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Heavenly Father, which are all the other nations, man, and 2/3, man. Okay? But just for understanding's sake, again, judgment begin at the house of Israel, man. And that's why you see a lot of these Israelite countries, man. Well, not Israelite countries, but countries that have Israelites in them, like Mexico, Brazil, Venezuela. Just for an example, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, the Virgin Islands, man. All of them got hit, man. All of them destroyed, man. Okay? It don't take nothing but disease and famine to knock the rest of them off the peg, man. Okay? Okay? Judgment must begin at the house of the Lord. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of those that obey not the gospel of the Heavenly Father? Destruction, man. And all of that destruction is going to come, going to get worse here in America, man. Okay? Again, don't think for once that those earthquakes, those hurricanes, okay, the floods, okay, the destruction, don't think for a minute that's not judgment. That is judgment, man. Okay? The Lord said his judgment doth go forth every morning, man. Let's get that. Okay? Right now, man, but it's in the scriptures, man. The Lord's judgment go forth every morning, man, okay? Whether it's on a comment board, if you get it on a comment board, go ahead and put it up underneath the comment board. But the point of the matter is this: the Heavenly Father's judgment goes forth, man. All his words, they don't go out void, man. This word that we're speaking to you, you know, whether the people hear it or forbear it, guess what? These are the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And if you take heed to it, fine. If you don't, that's okay. You still gonna be judged, man. Okay? Whether you hear it or forbear it, whether you hear it or ignore it, okay? Okay? Right? Isaiah 55 and 11. Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. That's right. So the Lord's word is judgment. Hey, they don't go out void, man. They're going to accomplish that which he pleased, man. If the Lord said he's going to destroy you, you're going to be destroyed. There ain't nothing nobody can do about it. You know the scripture, it says what? It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the heavenly living power, man. The hands of the heavenly power, man. Okay? We're living in a time of judgment, man. So the Lord said he's going to destroy this place we call America, which is Babylon the Great. It's going to be destroyed. Ain't nothing going to bring it back. Donald Trump ain't going to make it great again. Okay? It's not going to bounce back. It's not going to see a resurgence or a renaissance period. It's going to be destroyed, man. Okay? The Lord said he's going to save his elect. Guess what? They're going to be saved. Okay? Wherever they at in the earth, man, they're going to be saved. And they slotted for salvation. And that's it, man. Okay? The Lord's word does not go out vain, man. And that's why you're seeing this judgment. That's why you're seeing earthquakes and destruction and uprisings of the people. Because it's the word of the Heavenly Father, man. And we out here telling you that. Whether you hear it or forbear it, man. Okay, you see the most so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they're walking up, they're just enjoying it fun in the sun, man. I'm in Hawaii, let me put on a Hawaiian shirt. Let me enjoy the earth. Let me enjoy this fresh sun, man. They're not hearing this word, but when all hell breaks loose, man, then they're going to wonder, man. Then they're going to try to seek the Lord, man. This is Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs 1 and let me start at Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called and ye refuse. That's right. How is the Lord calling? By way of the prophets, man. By us, man. And you refuse to hear this word, man. You refuse to accept this word, man. You refuse to take heed to the warning, man. We're out here warning the people on this sign here, the elect of Israel, all of Israel, that hard times is coming, man. Death and destruction is coming. But you're not taking heed of it, man. You're seeing it happening in the earth. You're seeing earthquakes. You're seeing destruction. You're seeing all these things happening, but you're not taking heed. Okay? So the Lord said, because I have called and you refuse to hear this word, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. How's the Lord stretched out his hand? By us, the prophets, man. And if you ain't regarded, man, well, that nigga's crazy, man. Keep walking, girl. Or a woman that say, keep walking, baby, that nigga crazy. He got a Bible in his hand, he got a skirt on. Meanwhile, young thug, he has a skirt on. This is not a skirt, this is a garment. Okay? Young thug wears a skirt, Lil Wayne wears tight women's pants, and you love that nigga, man. You're happy for that, man. Okay? These niggas out here telling you nothing that can pertain to your salvation, and you're happy to hear that. Meanwhile, the men of the Lord, we come out here week in and week out, day in and day out, in season and out of season, and you don't regard this word, man. Because we don't have a sweet-water suit on. Because we're not in a temple made with hands telling you to prosper. Okay? You don't believe it. But guess what? That's okay. Because the majority of Israel, you got to see it to believe it, man. So when all these things come upon you, hey, this is going to happen. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set not all my counsel. And this is the counsel of the Lord, man. We go into the scriptures, we break it down so that you can understand it. We give you the truth 100%. This is the counsel of the Lord, man. If you run off, we tell you to correct your ways, man. We tell you how to correct your ways, man. By coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh. Okay? But ye have said it not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. That's right, you wouldn't hear none of the Lord's correction, man. That's what reproof is, correction, man. You didn't want to hear it. Okay? Verse 26. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And all of that happened, man. When the Lord was bringing on Hurricane Maria, Hurricane Jose, okay? When the Lord brought all those hurricanes, Harvey, destroying you niggas, and we laughed, man, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shai. And not only us, but Yahweh Shai himself, man. Because you can bet them jakes that were caught up in all those destructions was yelling out for Jesus, God, or somebody to save them. And nothing happened. Because just like you laughed at us, man, okay? And best believe you heard the word in Puerto Rico, man. We got a brother in Puerto Rico, man, okay, that goes out on the highways and byways by himself, man, and preach this word, man. Okay? So you heard this word, man. Okay? We got brothers in Houston, okay? Brothers in Florida. All them areas that got hit, it's men of the Lord out there preaching this word, man. Okay? But you said it at not. Oh, them niggas crazy. Okay? You said it at night. That ain't God. God is love.